against the IBF lightweight champion, Richard Commey, Teofimo Lopez, as we are underway from New York.
He's back down to earth in terms of, not having too much confidence, and he trained different, he looked different in the fighter meeting, so I think that prepared him for tonight, Joe Tess. It's a good patient round from both fighters. Good left hook right there from Lopez.
Meeting up in a rematch with both fighters in different places. There is that short left hook by Lopez that sends Commey back here at the start of round 2. Oh, what a big shot by Lopez! And Commey is on spaghetti legs here in round 2. The champion is hurt badly.
Man there he is, dip low right there, took the eyes of Commey down. That is the right hand with the right hand. Look how Lopez got his head off the line and he looped the right hand in and caught him. Beautiful shot by Lopez right there.
Yeah, beautiful shot, but I like the way he set it up. He ducked down, got Commey to look down, and came right over the top. They both exchanged at the same time. Obviously, Lopez's shot got there before Commey's did. A lot of power, and Lopez has a way of winding up with that right hand. We've seen it before. We saw it again tonight. You can't get hit with that kind of shot early in the fight and think that you're going to have a chance to get up and be able to weather that storm and shake that off. It's just not going to happen.
Both men opened up. One guy got there first, and then he has 2 minutes to work. Big right hand. He's got him hurt. Lopez, Brooklyn born, coming here to Manhattan, looking to make magic. Commey is hurt badly. Lopez moments away from having it happen. And there it is. He has done it. Teofimo Lopez delivering on everything he said he would. When he landed 31 of 35 power shots.
This is it, end of the fight. You know his man is hurt. He got him against the ropes. He squared up, defenseless, punching hard, right hand, right hand, until the referee steps in and stops the action. Lopez, he smells blood here. He has his opponent hurt. And he's just finishing him. What a great performance by Lopez. Outstanding work.
He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated and the new IBF lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez.
Christina Poncher and former WBO 140-pound champ Chris Algieri here with you. Thank you for joining us around the world.
Lopez from the orthodox position, left hand, left foot in front. Notice they're toe-to-toe.
Compared to 137 World Championship rounds for Teofimo Lopez.
You see Lomachenko beginning to loosen up some.
Look forward to bringing that to you as we move forward. Christina Poncher and Chris Algieri here with you. Round 2 of this unification lightweight fight. Teofimo Lopez saying the jab is going to be key. I want to touch the body early and make sure I'm finding that right distance. As he tags the body with the left hand. It's not his natural weight class. He's much more comfortable at 130 pounds, but at the time, just not a lot of good fights for him to make. Not a chance for him to really unify. And
power of Teofimo versus the multiple combination punching from Lomachenko. Beautiful slip underneath. I mentioned the level changes. He sets that up with beautiful boxing, great judgment, and good range. Ooh, good shots from the champion.
Beautiful shots. Got to be clear because we got two champs in there. Good. So Chris, I don't know how yours is, but we'll see what we can make of it here.
I don't think it's much better than yours, honestly. So
I think probably part of that reason is because of the mouth of Teofimo's father.
Landing occasional body shots and countering just like that.
The hand speed of Lopez, too, on display in that combination as Lomachenko answers right back.
I actually believe, I think some people might argue with you, I actually believe that Lopez is the faster of the two. It's just that Lomachenko is such a good rhythm fighter.
And he's got him back up against the ropes. That's where he wants Loma. And a good counter combination landed there from Lomachenko. And there's, again, that right hand. Bernardo Osuna reporting from ringside that Teofimo's father loves that looping right hand and feels like that has been the difference. And with footwork being such an integral part, and it's one of the things I love about watching Vasiliy Lomachenko fight is how beautiful he works his feet.
To make Lopez miss, but I think he needs to utilize strikes with that head movement. You slip to the outside, you make him miss, you touch him with that left hand, you move out that side. Lomachenko needs to find that rhythm a little quicker.
There's a good
Here's
right
nice
hand.
right hook.
Teofimo Lopez outboxing Vasiliy Lomachenko early.
No lower, no lower, you're good.
It could easily be a shutout right now through 5 rounds for Teofimo Lopez, although that last round probably a better round for Lomachenko. A lot more jabs being thrown by Lomachenko through 5, only 28 jabs thrown by Vasiliy Lomachenko through 5 rounds.
And defense is very important, but it's not a key to victory in this fight. This is where Lomachenko has to step up, unless he's expecting to knock out Lopez late, based on how they're fighting at this level, because you don't know what it feels like in there.
Watch your head, stop!
Right hand to the body and a nice counter right hand from Lomachenko.
Yeah, just not enough. I mean, a lot of defense. He's doing really well with that. He's not getting hit much, but
big power shot at the end of that round from Lopez. The majority of those early rounds, just the more active fighter.
There's a chance that it is 6-0. Good body shot there from Lopez.
We're closer rounds, but this clear of a disparity this early. I mean, Lomachenko right now needs to make some serious adjustments and work himself back into this fight.
He's never been in there with someone this big and this strong and this dangerous.
All that Teofimo's father has said is, my son's gonna make it look easy in there. We heard that in the lead up. We heard that in the build up to this fight. And I mean, I don't know if having, good right hand to start here from Lomachenko. Lopez and the early shot that he landed, I mean, really no adjustments have been made to this point from Vasiliy Lomachenko.
I mean, last round we did see him push the action a little bit more. Yeah,
that happens.
Not something that generally happens in a Loma fight because of his footwork, but we did see it just there. Vasily's been brandishing a nice jab the last 2 rounds, but there comes the power and the counters with that right hand down and firing that right uppercut right up the middle, which is a great weapon against the southpaw.
Beautiful hand speed there from Lopez. And back with the great counter combination comes Lomachenko.
And a good body shot, too.
There we go. There's some work from Lomachenko on the inside as he continues to work Russell Moore and lets him work in the clinch.
Loma with the straight left hands, the jabs, getting rough on the inside.
Some good work there.
Loma getting rough on the inside.
Nice counter shot there as action is finally heating up here in round 8.
He needs to be out there landing the big shots, getting rough, getting mean in there.
Watch your feet.
Counter from Lopez. I believe that the range, the length, and the counterpunching ability of Lopez has really put Lomachenko on notice.
And here we are now at the end of round 8. Lopez team saying it wouldn't go past 6. Lopez in control early, arguably winning the first 4 or 5 rounds on the cards, and then things starting to tighten up a little more the last few.
Last round by far his most active and best round.
Nakatani fight back in July that Lopez has seen round 9. That fight went the distance, all 12, but other than that, no other fight has gone past 7 rounds in his professional career. Obviously not the case with Vasiliy Lomachenko, having gone the distance multiple times, all 12 as a pro, as he, for the first time, pushes Lopez back.
Lift the bucket, lift the bucket, lift it.
Here's that straight left hand, look for the right hook over the top. Lomachenko does not fight well going backwards. Ooh, good counter there by Lomachenko. I like that straight left hand to the body from Loma. He needs to do more of that.
And a little bit different energy here.
And that's one thing about size in a fight. As the fight wears on, a lot of times the guy who cuts more weight has the advantage early.
And we're hearing that through the last 2 rounds, Loma's punch output totaled what he has thrown through the first 6 total rounds of the fight.
Good body shot again there.
That's something we haven't seen too much from Loma here is any body work.
Right.
How'd you score that last round, Chris?
I gave that to Lomachenko. I thought that he was able to back up Lopez. I did like that short left hand to the body that landed very, very clean.
Is this the type of chess match to this point that you expected, Chris?
No, I thought that there was going to be more offense early. I thought that Loma was going to be able to utilize that footwork.
Obviously, fight fans are going to tune in, but there's a lot of casual fans, people that are drawn into this because of the promotion and what they've heard about it, and I'm sure they're clamoring for a little more action at this point, a little more of what we've seen the past couple rounds.
We're trading now.
And what we'll see possibly here through the last now 2.5 if we get to that point.
Loma turning into a bit of a bully.
Fights to really live up to the hype, you know, especially after what we just saw 2 weeks ago with Zepeda and Baranchek and that type of fight. Things now starting to heat up from round 8, 9, and now 10.
I'm seeing some big breaths from Lopez.
We just saw a nice right hand. And another good combination from Lomachenko. Lomachenko getting a little more of his rhythm now.
Yeah, he's changed the range quite a bit. He feels much more comfortable in the pocket, taking the punches better as well.
Great observation as he's now pushing forward. As I say that, Teofimo tries to push him back. Good jab there, landed by Loma.
That's that body shot again.
Oh, that left hand to the body, and a good answer by Lopez. Ooh, good combination there by Lomachenko. For all the belts at 135 pounds, lightweight supremacy on the line here. Lomachenko has another good 2 rounds. I mean, you could be looking at a draw.
He's gonna need it.
I mean, it's gonna be close here. And of course, starting this round off strong is Lomachenko knowing the fight. You start to see the number of punches thrown evening out a little bit, although the percentage that Lomachenko lands does not compare, but still 30 more punches.
A little bit reckless, honestly, and you know, he's got a young guy in there with big power. I think can hurt him, so he needs to still be cautious, even if he's going to be more offensive.
Oh, some good work here on the inside from Lopez.
Oh,
nice
right
uppercut.
What a change in body language. Lomachenko now backing Lopez up, putting him on the ropes, letting his hands go.
The mouth open of Teofimo Lopez, a little more heavy breathing, and a nice body shot from Lomachenko.
Good elbow there from Lopez.
And how about Teofimo a little more flat-footed here?
And also not controlling the distance like he was earlier with his power punches and his counter punching. You know, now much more Loma is able to walk in and do what he wants.
Right hand lead combination there from Lomachenko. Again with the jab.
Oh, good body shot.
Stop!
I think Loma
That's
still
fair,
needs to
that's
put the
fair.
pressure on.
Back and forth. Nice work there from Teofimo to the body, backing Loma up there. But Loma probably winning the first 2 minutes or so of that round. All right, the 12th and final round in what has turned out to be a much closer fight towards the end. But look, scorecards could be all over the place at this point, considering.
I mean, I have it still close. I still have Lopez ahead. Lomachenko.
Let go. Watch your head.
On my scorecard, my very, very unofficial scorecard.
That's very hard to call a fight and score it at the same time. I was hearing Andre Ward on the call in the States. He had
Lopez,
it almost even going into the 274 jabs thrown by Teofimo 311. It's the most he's ever thrown in a fight.
Good shot there from Lopez.
Beautiful lead left uppercut from Teofimo. Do enough to even this out. Or even put down Lopez. Good body shot there from Lopez. And we are 90 seconds away. Here's the action.
Lopez doing a good job of saving just enough in the last round to still put up a fight, where in the last couple of rounds he really was just countering and fighting off the ropes.
Good punches still landing here though by Lomachenko.
Digging deep is the young champion, Teofimo Lopez.
Good counter shot with the left hand from Lopez, gives him some confidence.
Yeah, the power differential is just so different.
Back to the body goes Lopez, swinging for the fences goes Lopez.
Okay, stop,
30
stop.
seconds to go now. You hear Teofimo's father, don't stop, don't stop. Teofimo will not be happy about that cut, but knowing that he is just seconds away from arguably becoming a unified world champ, these two are going at it as they battle to the bell.
Time!
Of the lightweight division, it is over. This fight goes the distance.
For your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez!
Men, receive my instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, men. We're about to go. God bless you both.
For the world title, Taylor and Lopez. Josh Taylor trying to stay unbeaten and retain his status as king in the junior welterweights. Dre, what are you looking for early?
I think Taylor's not a guy who's going to throw a lot of punches. He's very explosive. Oh, good shot right there from Taylor.
Left hand comes in from Taylor, and then they exchange on the inside once he got that real estate. And now Taylor halfway through round number 1 for Josh Taylor.
But that's the start that he needs to have.
Quick right hand from Teofimo.
Teofimo, like I said, who doesn't throw a lot of punches, start to get comfortable and start to line Josh Taylor up.
Trying to pop that right hand off the hip. Now he comes in with a 2-punch combination. Short cupping left hand on the inside. Left hook from Teofimo. Tried to
counter from Taylor that just grazed the body and the glove of Teofimo Lopez.
Trying to wrap around with that left hand to the body.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that Teofimo Lopez makes is he only throws a jab when he's trying to come behind it with a big shot. He's got a good sneaky left hook from Lopez as Taylor. Ooh, good shot right there from Lopez.
Lopez caught him coming in that time.
Taylor felt that for sure. Lopez very explosive with every shot that he throws. Good counter. His feet were in the right.
There's a body shot from Taylor. Lopez, we're going to come through the front door. He does so with a 2-punch combination. Taylor looking to deliver on the inside. Left hook came in from Lopez. Good exchange. And then Taylor from Lopez. Tried to time that right hand as Taylor came forward. Back to the jab for Lopez. The left hand closes it out. Straight left hand from Josh Taylor to open up. Oh, and as Lopez was seated nearly on that white rope and Griffin was coming in for the break, a punch was thrown. Right uppercut throws Teofimo off balance. That's a slip. So he...
That's what Josh Taylor needs to continue to do, is feint as often as he can to get Lopez out of position just enough to land his own shots. He can't pull.
It's a counter left hook in round number 2 that got Taylor's attention. There's a straight left hand from the Southpaw world champion. On the inside, trying from Griffin about pulling down the head.
Referee's got to really watch that, because if you got a guy like Lopez that ducks down and comes up with punches, I'm not going to sit there and wait for him to do it.
That's correct. In that instance, unlike others, some of that is on the fault of Lopez for ducking under on the way inside.
If you duck your head, I'm going to press down on you and make the referee do his job. This isn't amateur boxing.
Two-punch combination. Again, the blood that you see is just an abrasion, not a cut.
Seems to be focused just on the head at the moment.
They were 48% to the body right now.
Taylor needs to take advantage after every time.
Left hand comes in again from Taylor. Left uppercut from Teofimo. Pawed with the jab, came with the straight right.
He didn't like the position that Lopez was in. He should have got in there in between the two fighters to make it clear.
Taylor targeting that left hand. Oh, and a big shot comes in, and he does it off that rear foot, almost that rear hook by Taylor. Bernardo, what can you tell us in the corner? What are they saying?
Teofimo's father told me this is a smart Gordo that was telling you about. As we get another push here. And on the other side, Joe McNallis,
and it allows you to land your shots. He also doesn't need to get caught up in the power game. Let Lopez do that. Let your shots go. Build up points if you're Taylor.
Out of tension here at MSG. Of course.
Good boxing from Lopez in the second half of this round. I think that's what he needs to do as well, and stop standing.
That was a point of emphasis yesterday when we met with him. Teofimo comes in, two-punch combination. A little bit of separation. Taylor comes right back in with a three-punch combination. Sent off balance that time. Wasn't a clean punch that landed, but this is the kind of excitement and energy that Lopez can bring about as he... Left hand comes in from Taylor. Punches last round. Lopez with a 17-8 connect advantage.
You got to believe that Taylor's knocking off some ring rust. I believe it's been about 16 months since he's last been in the ring.
That's right.
But problem is Lopez is not going to wait around and let him do it.
And does the work rate, and there's a left uppercut that comes in from Teofimo, where he's also had a lot of drama.
Good body shot from Lopez, good right counter from Taylor. One to the head and one to the body. Ooh,
left hand right from Taylor. You can hear that. Right hand, Lopez with a viper strike.
Not surprised.
Good work there as well, and then tried to dig underneath with the right hand. To the bell they go.
Best two shots in the fifth. Lopez did most of the best work. I got Lopez up by a round. You're seeing why Taylor's...
Right hand to the body from Lopez as Taylor tried to come back with that right hook.
Got the kind of power to turn your lights out.
Yeah, you can see him waiting. The left hand as he cornered Teofimo that time. And the Teo chant has gone up here at MSG. Quick, sharp reaction from Teofimo.
A test because he got good momentum going into the back half of this fight and in the 7th round. And thus far, Taylor's had moments, but he's having fewer and fewer moments as the fight progresses. That down the stretch, if the fight remains the same, that the activity of Lopez being consistent in fighting, being the younger guy, it has to favor him. Ooh, good shot right there on the way out the door for Lopez, as opposed to Taylor, who's older and who's been off, and he's coming off of an injury.
Good shot with the right hand in between punches from Teofimo.
That hurt Taylor. Backed him up, and it buzzed him.
Trying to land that off-balance left hand was Taylor, but a good moment halfway through round number 7 for Teofimo Lopez.
But he did land it, and it's not bothering Lopez at all.
Now Taylor swarming in.
And the free, let him go, Josh, let him go. Right.
And now standing toe-to-toe on the inside, and a right hand lands, and look at the confidence from Teofimo.
And a southpaw who's falling asleep mentally. Good shot right there from Taylor.
Josh Taylor's not.
Taylor needs to stop loading up, and he just needs to touch Lopez to the body and to the head. Good shot right there. These right hands starting to get more and more of a reaction out of Taylor. But confidence in the body language and in the face of Taylor right now.
Extreme confidence, Dre.
I don't see a lot of confidence from Taylor, but I see a lot of confidence from Lopez.
Timed that left-handed Taylor moments ago. You can see a little bit of damage to the right side of the face of Teofimo, but to your point, look at him stepping over, taking angles, giving a wiggle to the hip. He's feeling it. Oh! That lunging shot from Teofimo. We've seen that in the past when he's feeling it. And look at this. Vintage Teofimo. How does he do that? How does he do that, Dre, to get into that rhythm, to find the place where he can have offensive success? Obviously, you always want to have that position with the outside foot.
Before I answer that, Taylor just froze Taylor with an uppercut that hurt him.
Teofimo trying to time that uppercut.
That hurt him. He's not looking good.
Two-punch combination.
And here comes Lopez.
Right hand comes in from Teofimo. He was looking for the lead, left uppercut, trying to find something spectacular.
Got to wake himself up, remind himself that he's in MSG and that he's fighting for all the marbles right now, not all the belts, but for his reputation and everything. He's been off 16, 17 months. He's got to get it done tonight, but Lopez ain't making it easy.
I think about the layoff, and I think about the stretch.
Mean shot from Teofimo Lopez, half right up.
Oh, and the headshot combination sends Taylor back against the ropes.
No answer from Taylor.
How about this story that is unfolding with Teofimo Lopez? Body shot comes in. Another 5 fighters who had a combined record of 133-0. But time away from the ring clearly has not served him well. And a well-conditioned and incredibly inspired Teofimo Lopez trying to silence doubters is opposite him. As sharp and crisp, as fast and dynamic as he ever has.
Lopez looking for that one big shot. He should have a comfortable enough lead on the scorecards where he doesn't have to fight punch for punch with Taylor right now. The burden and the onus is on Taylor to make something happen. That's going to play right into Lopez's game as he's looking for.
Michael Griffin was given a warning, which he's given before, of pushing down, and in the midst of that warning, Taylor placed a body shot.
Good straight right hand from Lopez.
Who were doubting if Teofimo Lopez at this stage in this division would be in position that he is right now, in control to claim the world championship at 140 pounds.
Round off to finish strong on the 12th. Whenever Lopez picks up his offense, Taylor doesn't seem to have an answer. He did early in the fight, maybe in the first 2 to 3 rounds, but not past that point.
Oh, he catches him with the right uppercut.
Takes on all night, just a half step back, boom. Flush on the chin of Taylor. He took it well, but you can't give up those kind of shots all night long. That's a lead uppercut. That's not really looking for.
And then goes to the body that time.
Give me the uppercut to the chin over the straight stab to the body that Lopez just landed.
Yeah, especially this deep into the fight.
The second one does. At this point, Lopez is doing what he wants to do, not what he's allowed to do.
It's going to be fascinating to listen in to the corner of Taylor here after the report we just heard from Bernardo, where perhaps they don't sense the urgency that everybody else does. There's the right uppercut again, Dre.
Followed by a left hook to the body from Lopez.
Lopez hears the clap and turns it on, and Taylor's hanging on. Lopez is raising his hands at the end of 11. He's filled. Is he 2.5 minutes away from climbing back to the top of a mountain?
Good defense. Not allowing Taylor to mount any offense in this last round. When you can't hit the target. And then you get hit.
Oh, he sets him off balance. Following the fight, and we will have the State of Boxing. You'll hear from the fighters, and we'll give you all the analysis.
Taylor better be careful he don't get knocked out in this last round.
Oh, three-punch combination, including the right hand to the body, Dre.
He's fatigued.
Lunges again with the left hand. That Josh Taylor just not there here coming down the stretch. Trying to...
Let's see if Lopez can seal this fight with another big shot and try to hurt Taylor or put him down. Oh.
There's going to be a lot of I told you so coming from Teofimo and his father. They felt it. They knew it amidst reported chaos. Oh. Look at this finish from Teofimo.
By unanimous decision. And new WBO lineal junior welterweight champion of the world, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez!
The Takeover in his hometown, at the place where he's brought so much drama to the stage, MSG, and he's about to be on top of the world again.